This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at Polestar.com.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Hey business owners, we know you know the importance of maximizing every dollar. With the Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business American Express card, you can make your expenses work just as hard as you. From afternoon coffee runs to stocking office supplies and even team dinners, you can earn miles on all your business expenses. Plus, you can earn 110,000 bonus miles for a limited time through July 16th. The Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business Card. If you travel, you know. Minimum spending requirements and terms apply. Offer ends 7/16/25.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
It's summer. Time to enjoy long days, lazy nights, and great food. Because Uber Eats has deals all summer long. So, when hunger strikes, don't sweat it. Delicious deals are just a tap away on Uber Eats. Enjoy all your favorite grocery items delivered straight to you. Get ice cream, soda, and snacks from your favorite stores like Wegmans and CVS and make the most of every moment. Now that sounds like a good summer. Order now on Uber Eats. Terms apply. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
We may live over 5,000 miles from Lincoln Financial Field, but what we lack in proximity we make up for in film study, and each and every week we'll be bringing you in-depth film breakdowns from across the pond and the Sooner State. Welcome to On the Shane Page. I am your host, Shane Heff. You can follow me on Twitter at ShaneHeffNFL, and I'm joined by BGN's own film guru, Jonny Page. Give him a follow on Twitter at JohnnyPage9. Johnny, how are you doing this evening?
All good. I can't do the serious thing like you. Like, we just recorded another video, Shane. I'm not repeating the same thing. I'm still wearing the same top. Still very hot.
Way to break the fourth wall, Johnny.
I mean,
just
we're wearing the same things, Shane. We're wearing the same things. Should we just moan about Nate Tice again and his QB rankings? No. Yeah.
You know, I have some QB rankings I can pull up and show you if you want to look at them.
Yeah. Let's not do that again. Right, let's do this, because we've already been recording for a while, and I'm looking forward to this one, because I've not watched All-22 of Powell-Ryland. Actually, when I wrote about him, there was only one video in the thing, and I wanted to save it for this. So I watched quite a lot of his stuff, but I haven't seen him from here. So this could be interesting, because I think he's probably the most interesting, or except for Cameron Williams, day 3 pick. You don't get many guys in round 6 that have, 16 sacks last year. I became more impressed with him the more I watched him. But let's have a look at this.
All right, so we're going to dive into Antwaun Powell-Ryland from Virginia Tech. We're going to watch their game against Miami. This one will be on All-22, so we should have the arrows. And again, if you are an audio listener, head over to our Patreon at patreon.com/ontheshanepage. You can grab a free 1-week trial, and you can view the video component of this that we're not able to post to YouTube and Twitter. And it helps support us. It helps support our work. So we would greatly appreciate it. But the audio version is here if you want to consume it that way. So let's dive in.
So
here we go. You can see them.
Yeah, we got the lovely thing points to him. That's always good.
Love the arrows.
That's always good. Who are they playing against, Shane? I'm sure you said, but
This is against Miami, and I think he's number 52. Yeah, 52.
Yeah, he is. Weight's such a funny thing, man. He weighed in at... I literally had his weight right in front of me. His weight's not light, but he's one of those players that looks smaller when he tests. Like, to me, he looked quite small to me. And I got some people say he's actually relatively big, and I was like, yeah, I guess he is. Just doesn't look it to me.
It's so hard to get amped up to expend energy rushing the passer when they're lined up in a diamond formation and they're obviously going to throw a screen pass.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's standing up.
Yep, he is indeed. And
okay, maybe he shouldn't stand up because that was awful.
I actually went back and forth with Americ on a DM when he read my article and said, good article. He did say he said you did quote him saying he's an outstanding athlete with explosive numbers, but I didn't see any explosiveness, and he asked me to explain. And I said, yeah, fair question. I basically said he tested explosive, just didn't see it in terms of burst off the snap. If he was explosive off the snap, he'd be a 16 sack guy with decent testing numbers and explosiveness. He'd go like first round. Something's got to give. He doesn't look as good as his numbers suggest.
Look at this spin move, 52 here. This might be the worst spin move I've ever seen.
Oh dear, bless him. He got stuck there, didn't he?
He did.
Here's a really good spin move as well. Just maybe not in that angle. He's one of the most technical pass rushers you'll see coming out in terms of like pass rush moves. So I think that was deliberate. I don't think that was a run problem. His run defense is horrendous, by the way, though, in terms of the numbers and what I watched. It was not positive. I'm not blaming him there because I think that's deliberate. That's a scrape. So the linebacker's taking the edge.
I'd love to see him knock back the tight end more, but still,
his
he
run
did the
stop
job.
rate and missed tackle rate were really high.
That's good. He gets chipped and he's still able to put pressure and flush the quarterback.
And he's a proper high motor guy. You'll see a lot of this. He's a classic Fangio guy. Look at the chase down here. There's a lot of effort on film.
Yeah. I like that.
Wow.
That was interesting.
Someone didn't want to see that play.
Yeah.
The CIA that want this to happen. Yeah, that's a tight end. I'd say it's pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tackle that gets into him alongside the tight end.
Yeah,
though, right?
fair enough.
But yeah, you'd like to see a little more on 3rd and 1.
Yeah, it's funny because his testing numbers, I think he had like a 40-inch vertical or whatever, and you just... I didn't see bang. Oh, wow. Lovely play. I didn't see
defense.
the juice coming off the snap.
Yeah, you would think they would align him wide 9 more,
Man,
but he's been tight.
The worst bust you'll ever see.
Yeah.
It's just a straight up under center play action. That's just wow. What trick play is this? It's just under center play action.
It's this new cutting edge thing called play action.
Yeah, lining up a lot as part of a 4-man front as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
So far, anyway.
Yeah, nothing has really hopped off the page at me so far, to be honest. Off the page, off the screen.
No, and again,
run away.
There's a reason why he's a 6th round pick. I don't want to be mean, but
yeah,
it's incredibly odd to have someone that productive being a 6th round pick. In fact, here's a question: how many guys who have had 25? He had 25 sacks and 24 starts, and he went. Edge rushers don't have 25 sacks and 24 starts and go 6th round. It doesn't happen. Jamal Stewart could play for 10 years and not get that. This is... I didn't think the arm length was big. When he bends like that, he didn't... I think the arm length was one of his problems I saw, although he's quite bendy, though. We haven't seen it yet, but I did like the bend, so I'm interested to see what he looks like from the All-22. This is why I'd want to see him more sort of standing up wide, but then he gets chipped, so you can't see much. It's probably a good sign that he's being chipped, though.
Right.
Tells you something about how they saw him. But yes,
the chip does seem to...
Good throw.
Which it's hard to get through a chip. That's why teams do it, but he doesn't seem to do much when he gets chipped.
No.
That was solid effort on a run play. I mean, He controls the outside shoulder. It's a tight end, but he controls the outside shoulder and sheds.
Yep.
It seems like there is always a tight end on his side.
Yeah, we haven't seen.
And he is flipping sides, so I wonder if he is aligning to the tight end side, or if Miami is putting the tight end where he's aligned. I wonder. That's a chicken or an egg question, but I don't know what the.
Yeah. Also, pass rushers these days don't like lining up on either side, do they? A lot of teams.
No, they don't.
He was chipped again. Look at the effort again. Throw.
That was a nice toe tap.
Good ball. Who's the QB?
You know who that QB is, right?
Is it? That's what I was thinking of.
Cam Ward.
Yeah, that's literally what I was going to say. I was like, I recognise that play from Cam Ward's highlights.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a ball. That was a ball. Spin didn't work again.
That was not.
Good ball.
It's a good tackle. Saves a pick six.
Still. Was this against... yeah, it was against tackle. Yeah, you got nothing there. Do you get what I mean? About the lack of just... Because Eagles Eric was right to question it, because he said in your article, you said he tested really well, but you said you didn't see any athleticism. And I was like, I just didn't see juice. Yeah. I saw a lot of good technical pass rush moves. You might see one here. You don't in the end. But, I didn't see the juice I wanted to see. As in, of course I didn't. Otherwise he wouldn't have gone again in the 6th rounds. A 9.1 for an edge RAS score is good. Just doesn't translate to film.
9.1 RAS score with as many sacks as he got.
That's what I mean. And this goes into 6th round. Elite explosiveness. A 10-inch broad jump. This has 36-inch vertical, but I'm sure he jumped 40 at a pro day or something.
Yeah, he doesn't jump off the screen at all, honestly.
No, that's... again, I said he wouldn't, because otherwise, again, you don't have 25 sacks in 24 starts and test with a 9.1 at RAS score and go in the 6th. It just doesn't happen. That's why he's such a unique player. But yeah, I'm glad that I've not gone mad, because, Eric was right to question the way I phrased it in the article, but I didn't think at the time. He made the tackle there, but he looked like he'd never seen a read option before for a good half a second.
He was really... I'm assuming he's keying the QB, and he was really slow to react once the handoff happened. Now he's standing up again.
Standing up again?
Yeah, he has nothing as a stand-up pass rusher.
No, why you're standing up someone with no juice like that is beyond me.
Well, we'll see it from the back view, so you can watch. Just watch how slow he is to go after the snap. And he's clearly going. I don't think he's reading the running back and covering him if he goes out or something.
Yeah, there's nothing there. That is...
Every time they stand him up, he's in the B gap, though. I want to see him stand up from the right 9. There we go.
There's proper. There's your pass rush, yeah.
There we go, standing up out wide.
Wider. There's your... Yeah, that's quick. That's a hell of a hit as well. That's the one that went viral, that hit on Cam Ward.
Yeah, that's a really good rep. Yeah, and not just because he got a snap. It was good timing.
I know that's a penalty, but he walked past the running back with ease.
Yep.
I know it doesn't
and
count.
Chases down the quarterback on a play he knows is going to be negated by penalty anyways.
Yeah. Again, hustle. Real hustle. Really good.
Now he's standing up wide again. I like that. Gets chipped. Counters inside.
Yeah, he's more I just think I described him as slippery. Crafty, slippery, but not explosive. I try not to just read my reviews out here, so I haven't got it in front of me, but I'm sure
watch his pursuit from the backside here, too.
Yeah, pursuit backside's good, isn't it? It's good.
He's tied up, spun around. Oh, that wasn't him. I was watching the wrong guy, but...
Despite saying I wouldn't bring it up, I am now going to bring up... I'm sure I described him as slippery or whatever. Yeah, I just said diverse pass rush moves and effort. not long enough, run game, sub package, but he has pass rush moves. And
this is a must rush, right? He's really just kind of spying.
Yeah, it looks like.
Seems like.
Yeah. He does.
Which he does good. If that's what he's doing, he does really good. He makes Ward think he's got a lane to escape and then collapses it. Bull rush didn't get him anywhere. He tries to go right into the chest to the right tackle, but doesn't really work. Yikes, that's a run rep.
Yeah.
If you can't play the run, you won't play for Fangio.
Not on early downs, no. I mean, yeah, you tell me what you're seeing there. He's not getting on the field on early downs. Funny enough, I thought Bryce Huffman was unplayable at the end, and I think it's going to be similar. He's got a lot of work to do as a run defender.
Yeah.
A lot.
Honestly, I have a hard time seeing him making the roster.
Do you think if he's that bad in run defense? Yeah. Yeah, it's hard, man. I must admit, I thought he would, just because the Eagles got such a lack of. They haven't got a lack of pass rush juice, but I just see 16 sacks, and I see that. So I saw the sack on Cam Ward, and I think like. But I think he's a high motor. I don't know if Bryce Huff had an effort problem as well. That's the thing. So like.
It's hard to tell. He ended up on the ground too often.
I think he will make it, but
he's got a shot because of the depth at edge, but I think he's borderline unplayable on early downs. And like, are you really gonna take, I don't know, Jalix Hunt, Nolan Smith off the field on a pass rush down? Because he's had 2 really good pass rush reps, I thought, but other than that, he hasn't really popped for me as a pass rusher. Maybe there's some technical things that can help him out with that, but he just doesn't. I agree with you. He doesn't seem very explosive.
No. Yeah, it's a really interesting one because I keep saying you don't get players that have that many sacks.
I don't think they do him any favors. That's a nice throw, yeah. I don't think they do him any favors when they put him in a 4-point stance right over the offensive tackle, though.
Oh, that's a ball, man. He is an outside edge lineup out wide, isn't he? That's what he is.
Yeah, I think so.
He had some nice bend in the games I've watched. I haven't seen any. I'd like to see a little bit of this bend the edge, but he hasn't really had any space to work with. Which, by the way, is 90% of NFL reps as well.
Right, yeah.
Most guys could look good if they're lined up.
He got held there. Uh-oh, we're standing up in the B gap. Hey, that one actually worked, though. What a catch on it. He's sitting down. It's not saying much, but that's the best stand-up rep that he's had.
Yeah. Did he catch that?
He did.
Well played. Well played, sir. In tight here. Oh, man. He's flying out.
Yeah.
Yeah. My man needs to hit the gym.
It's double team, but it's a tight end and an offense.
He's not that light.
Yeah.
He measured it like...
Yeah, you can't play that on early downs. You just can't.
No, I said he won't. He's a first.
What'd you say he weighs? Do you still have that up?
What did he measure at? It's 258. Like, he's got 15 pounds or whatever on Nolan Smith. What was Nolan Smith and Jalix Hunt? They were lighter, weren't they? But they're so much stronger than him. Jalix Hunt was... This is combine weight, of course. 252. He's got 6 pounds on Jalix Hunt. Does not play like it.
Yeah.
Poor Camwell, the most ignored first overall pick of all time. A little bit of coverage.
Yeah.
Absolutely no one there. Didn't actually see him barely ever drop into coverage in the film I watched, by the way. Barely ever. I don't know if the numbers back me up, but I did not see it a lot.
He doesn't really do much in the way of bluffing a pass rush.
Bang. Oh, yes. Oh, Cam Ward. Poor Cam Ward.
He only had 15 coverage reps all season.
Yeah, that does not surprise me at all.
And that's it. So he ended that game with 3 pressures on 26 pass rush snaps per PFF.
But 1 sack, and you wonder if he... But the thing is, it wasn't just... I don't know if you got it up there. I feel like his pressure rate was really good as well. That was sort of what I expected from him. I didn't see the
3 pressures on 26 snaps, so
his overall
11.5% pressure rate.
Yeah, I think his overall pressure rate was like pretty good. Now bringing it up, he wasn't just like a guy that only got sacks. Yeah, that's not horrendous, is it?
Nah.
I didn't see him as a guy that only got sacks though, like a bit of a fluky guy who ended up with like 16 sacks and didn't deserve it. But there you go. Yeah, interesting player. I think, like you said, if people ask us about what player could not make the roster, he could definitely be the one. He's an interesting guy. The numbers are better than the film, and the
I feel like him and one of the offensive tackles we'll watch next week will probably not make the 50.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one because I didn't watch him back to back. So that'd be a good one. We'll try and do it as one big show. I think doing back to back, and I'll also get my QB rankings out at some point for the weirdos that like that stuff. Just so everyone can shout abuse at me online on Twitter, which is what I want.
I love how you say the weirdos when like everybody but you enjoys rankings. But Jonny, man of the people, doing stuff he doesn't like for our Patreon members. So gotta love that. Respect it.
Nate Tice just shared, actually, he has a top 10 QB episode of Football 301 with Matt Harmon and Charles McDonald to explain it. Should I bother listening to what they say? I think you're tough on Jalen, but I appreciate how your criticisms make me feel. So he obviously goes in on Jalen. It's like, can't wait. Can't wait. But guess what? They're also discussing it on the news that Hurts is not in top 10 of QB rankings. The people know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So why in the world? Should I just put like Trevor Lawrence like 25th in my rankings just to annoy everyone? No, I won't. Because then I'll get more abuse. Right. Let's end this show. Let's give the people the videos. Let's get
all right.
And let's hope this whole new system works. And if it doesn't, don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. For those of you on Patreon watching the video, let us know how it looks and all that. Because, again, it is a new recording software that hopefully works well because it's all we have now. We got cut off of StreamYard. So hopefully this works well. And let us know. We'll try to adjust some things if we need to. We appreciate you guys for watching. Audio listeners, again, the video is on Patreon, patreon.com/ontheshane page. We will finish Eagles rookies next week, and then we will figure out what we're doing from there. So if you guys have anything you'd like to hear us talk about, feel free to shoot us a message on Twitter, our Patreon Discord, also a great place to send those where we see a lot more stuff there. So thank you guys all for joining, and we will catch you next time.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
After Zoomies at the dog park, it's time for Drive Up at Target. In goes a big bag of kibble and one squeaky chicken toy for the good boy. Drive Up that's ready when you are, only in the Target app. Just tap Target.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Sports are all about teamwork, and so is insurance. Whether you need an in-person or digital assist, State Farm is there to help you choose the right coverage for your home, car, and more. Get a game plan that helps fit your life and talk to State Farm today. State Farm with the assist. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability and eligibility vary by state.